Yeah, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Team Building with Zooch, where I take a live guest and team build with them for a matchup. And afterwards, I'll go ahead and watch the replay and talk about the game, the team, and how everything else went down. So without further ado, we have our first returning guest, Endless, with us here today. What's going on, man?
They're going pretty well. Just getting ready for this playoff game.
Oh, we got a playoff game. Yeah, I think this actually might be the first, maybe second playoff game on the series, actually. So,
Possibly.
yeah, so high stakes. We do have a bit of a stally game here, so very interesting. It is a Wi-Fi game, so you guys can see the Terra rules down at the bottom.
Yeah.
Only a couple of types can be terred into, and so on and so forth. So yeah, this is a playoff game, high stakes. Did you guys play in the regular season?
We did not. We played last season in week 8 when we were both 7-0. I did lose that game.
Okay.
But we did not play this season, and I'm the 1 seed. He's the 8 seed this season. So
Did
definitely.
did either one of you guys win last time or no?
He made finals. He made finals and then lost off a misclick. Misclick. So
Oh, that sucks. Dang. Okay, so he's looking for revenge here. All right.
for sure.
So this team definitely is more of the bulkier variant. It's not like full out stall. Like, it's got Meow, Heatran.
It's a very fat balance. It's like
Yeah.
it's got Meow, Fran, Dougie, but it's a very fat balance for sure.
Yeah. Obviously with Terra, it does make it harder to play full on stall nowadays, but it is kind of like lower tier Terra too, as I noticed. So
Yeah, it's like Crown was probably like one of the best
Yeah.
Terras like legal.
Yeah.
That's why I took it round 1. And also
Yeah.
just because someone later told me they would take it if I didn't. So
right.
you know,
Nah, yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Crown is really good even with like normal Pokemon around too. So it's
yeah, it's very solid here.
insane. So have you thought of any sets? Have you looked at this at all, or what's going on?
Yes, first thing I saw when I was looking at matchup was my first like win con thought was like Wellspring's insane here.
Yep, I see that
Like
too.
Meow is resist to grass and water.
Mm-hmm.
And I was thinking probably a bulkier set. This game is. I don't think I really need to worry that much about speed here. Like I can just invest to live a hit from the Zoroark anyway.
Yeah,
So,
honestly, at first glance, so there is one Pokemon that does resist both of your stab, which is Altaria.
yeah.
You do get things like Play Rough. I don't know if it's honestly even worth it to fit it though, because even with like
really
Rocks
think
up,
so.
like Altaria is going to take us a lot. They get Brave Bird you, I suppose, to do a lot because you can't Terra, obviously, but something
Yeah.
just like a sub SD set looks pretty solid here. There's a lot of things you can sub on, like Aloe, Trend, Gliscor, like everything. They're not going to stay in Pursuit. Doesn't really make sense. So
Yeah, I was
sub it.
thinking SD, maybe Taunt. I had Taunt or Synthesis in the last slot, but Sub makes a lot of sense too.
Yeah, sub, you just have to be worried about, obviously Hyper Voice can go through your sub. I don't think it's going to be able to just kill you if you're at like 76.
Probably not.
For
If we're a
example.
bulkier set, we should be fine.
Yeah, they do have
Especially
two.
with one leech recovery.
Yeah, they do have two actually Hyper Voice users. I didn't even notice that. So,
Yeah.
yeah, Scrata can obviously triple axle you too, but again, it's just.
It probably was the first 2 hits to break this up, I would assume.
Yeah, so I don't know, but yeah, sub can definitely be switched out for something else. But yeah, SD does look really strong here. So, I do think actually Horn Leech is the best grass move here.
For
Power
sure.
Whip you're probably not gonna need damage wise, but Trailblaze could be cool. But the thing's faster than you probably just can't kill you anyway. So I don't
Yeah,
think boosting your
that's
speed
kind of
is a
my
big deal.
reason.
Right. Okay.
And Horn Leech on the one real water resist with Aloe just heals a tons. His HP is so high.
Yeah, I mean it can. I don't even know what it really does to you because you have Water Absorb too. So
It's like alluring voice through the sub if I tried SD could confuse, but like I'm not worried about that.
yeah, Alluring Voice. If they even have that, I'm not sure if they will, but they could.
I don't think they have it, but you never know.
Yeah. Unfortunately, Sneasler doesn't look the best here.
I'm not sure.
Like
Only
Gliscor,
Sneasler I can
Pro.
feel we got switcheroo set, I guess, but I don't know.
What's that?
I guess switcheroo set with a choice item. That's about it. I could see it doing here.
You could because I mean he does have. I mean he's got 3 Pokemon I think that can just come in like nothing, like 1, 2, 3.
For Bro, even Aloe, the Avalog, if it Terra Ghosts are all like just hard checks.
Yeah, Avalok can also Terra Ghost. That's true, and then he can trap you as well after. So.
Yeah,
Sneasler.
it's probably not coming.
Yeah, unfortunately, which is sucks, but it's all good. You have a lot. I think you have a lot of good Pokemon. Crown is obviously going to come out, and you got to look at the other team. It's too good here.
Yeah, Crown is crazy here. The first idea I had was Terra fighting with like going double dance, but not agility. Like, there's not much that really breaks it. Like Calm Mind Iron Defense actually looks crazy here to me.
So,
This does
Calm
that much.
Mind, Iron Defense, Terra Blast, Steel Move?
Parablast fighting, attacking on cutter, yeah. It just like he doesn't really check it well at all.
What are the fighting resists? This guy. This guy.
It's Globro and Gliscor are like the real fighting resist that don't die attacking on, which is Sylveon.
Yeah. No, yeah, definitely. I think out of the 3 Terra options, yeah, fighting just for the Heatran makes the most sense, obviously.
Heatran's the problem, yeah. I don't want to have to rely on hitting Focus Blast. I'd rather just Terra Blast for it.
Yeah. So, what else? Cinderace. Cinderace is kind of the same thing where it's like.
His physical stuff just shuts it down.
Yeah, and again, it's just revenge by Dougie too, unless we run.
Yeah, Dougie's the problem.
Yeah, what the hell?
But I think Crown and Wellspring are definitely the main win cons this game for sure.
Yeah, Gliscor has spikes, right?
It does have spikes now.
Yeah.
I think I do have to bring Defog Mandibuzz this game because Kamal is ass.
Yeah, I was gonna
like
say.
As much as and like it's not as bad to give up momentum in this matchup as it would be onto a more offensive team. So I can actually afford to click Defog.
Yeah, it's just you gotta have to think like, okay, when you bring in Mandibuzz and there's like hazards on your side of the field, he's not dumb. Like he knows you're gonna obviously go for a defog.
Yeah.
So how he takes advantage of that is either like hard Sylveon or hard Heatran, and then you gotta have to have.
Or even hard into the Avalugg to get the rock back up.
You could do that too. You could get cheeky with a taunt if you have it though. But I think just being more like one of these 2 guys, because then you gotta take some damage on something. You gotta have some kind of like counter to those 2 guys if we do plan on bringing Mandibuzz. Mandibuzz looks not bad though too. Even for being like Spit Daff, it could check the Zoroark, Heatran.
Yeah, I mean I feel like it has to come just because like Wellspring can't run boots and Crown really doesn't want to run boots.
Yeah.
And has kind of a problem otherwise.
Yeah, freaking Kamala, man. All right, let's throw in Wellspring first because that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Sure. Let's see for speed. So if I'm their Heatran, like, I don't think I'm gonna like outspeed Crown, right? With speed investment, it just makes sense for them to outspeed these 80 guys. So
yeah,
I don't know if they're just gonna be like very little speed, you know, like outspeeding like min speed of these guys, or maybe they put a little bit more in case Mesprit wants to go fast.
I can see that.
Mesprit actually doesn't look too bad here. I'm thinking at it.
The Mesprit subs or Psychic Noise set could maybe do something.
Yeah, it doesn't get anything for Heatran, right? Like, does it get like chilling water or something?
It gets Water Pulse. I know that because I ran that another week for treads. I ran like a Calm Mind Water Pulse set to break through treads. I think is what it was.
That's what I was thinking of. Doesn't get no ground move, right?
It does not get ground coverage. That was something that was really annoying a couple of times.
Yeah. Okay. For speed, I'd probably. I mean, for Wellspring, I'd probably only put like a little bit. Like, they'd have to run a lot of speeds for trying to outspeed us with this speed.
The most I'd consider doing is a Gliscor creeping the 80s, but even then, I don't think it's worth it.
Gliscor creeping the 80?
But that's still a lot of investment.
Oh, you mean like the 80 max speed?
Yeah.
Okay.
But that's still like a good amount of investment on our part. I don't think it's worth it.
That would be like 284 is max for 80, so it'd be like this.
287. That's a lot of speed, so I don't know if it's worth it.
I don't think it makes sense for it, because like even if Gliscor is faster than Mesprit,
it doesn't do anything for them. That's true. Yeah.
Yeah, he just died at Ice Beam, so.
Yeah.
I think we can get away with very little here, like literally
Just
like 16, 20, like that.
Yeah, that's fine.
He should be faster than everything, but the top 3.
Yeah, and Dougie doesn't really frighten it, so.
Yeah, Cudgel and
Hornleech.
Oops. Holy. Hornleech.
Typing is hard, I would know.
I know. So yeah, last moves. Synth is up there. Taunt is up there.
Bezumentia is up there.
What?
I was just saying the same thing you said.
Oh yeah.
I even see an argument for knock, but I don't love knock in that slot really.
Yeah, so like again, realistically, you're gonna want to be just clicking Cudgel. Like Cudgel is the best move here. So
Everything just takes so much damage from it.
yeah, so I'm thinking the things that switch into Cudgel are literally Mola. We have a grass move. Mm,
Alt, I guess, if it comes.
that's really it, right? That's why it's kind of making me think that maybe the third slot, last slot, should be something to hit Altaria because like,
Yeah.
does G-Bro get 2-shot by Cudgel? If it's Fizz,
It
probably not.
at +2 it should. Well, +2 doesn't get 1 shot, I guess 2 shot, I'm sure.
Yeah. I just want to know if it just 2 shots with no boost. I'm curious.
No way. No way. Yeah, no, I didn't think so. That thing's pretty fat.
Yeah. I mean, honestly, it's pretty close.
I just need to like get.
Stuff.
I need a bit of chip, which isn't impossible to do.
Yeah. What about something like Sylveon?
Sure. So, yeah.
That's like, and then let me check Hornleech versus Aloe.
Oh, yeah, we're gonna be adamant, right?
Okay. Yeah. So.
I mean, Aloe doesn't do anything back though, because it can't even flip turn out on me because I'm a water absorb.
Yeah. So yeah, this is what I'm worried about. This could be the Ogerpon.
That could be the check, yeah. Play rough does KO from +2, so that's good.
Yeah, so if you just SD, they die. They'd have to Terra. They could Terra and then Brave Bird your ass.
Yeah, but I mean, if I force the Terra on that, it's not the worst thing in the world.
Yeah. Yeah, it's I kind of think just play rough is honestly. Just
Yeah,
to
it's
make sure you
probably
can literally just kill everything.
Yeah, as much as the utility moves are nice, play rough just like ensures it can win the game.
Yeah, and you could also run something like Healing Wish on Mesprit too if you want. If it's not like an offensive set, it might be offensive here. I don't know.
We'll see, yeah.
But yeah, this guy like they literally don't have. You just have to get him in like as much as you can. Like if you just hold him,
yeah,
he's gonna
get him in the right position and just click buttons.
Yeah. So let's do that. Where we're just gonna go adamant. This is fine because your HP is your lowest, so that's good.
Yep.
Yeah, especially too with Hornleech, like you can get health back too. It's just really nice.
That's really big. I don't really need the synthesis as much because of the Hornleech is the thing. It's just gonna heal so much.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious how much like some of those Pokemon do though, like Heat Tran for example. Let's see.
Let's go. Wait, why? It says we're no bulk, so we aren't on the custom set.
Oh, whoops. Okay, there we go. So that's fully offensive. Does half with Magma. What else?
Meow Flower is probably a relevant one. Yep.
Yeah. So again, everything seems like it does half, but playoff could actually work for him too. Actually, I didn't even think of that.
The playoff smokes the meow.
Yeah.
Another nice thing.
How much does Zoroark do to you? Sec Scarf. Specs.
Yeah, sweet.
Does like that. Yeah, so Zoroark is like very interesting, dude. Obviously, if it comes, like you kind of have to be.
You have to be really careful around it, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you have a Tyranitar, which is kind of like, I mean, it gets focused less, but like, well, I guess Mandibuzz is actually a really good Spadef Mandibuzz for Zoroark, right?
You can take Zoroark pretty well, yeah. You know, you can't really break that well.
Yeah, that's Specs damage right there, so.
Yep.
It would have to be like plot, but you still one-shot it, so.
Still a foul play, so it should be fine.
Yeah. It's just, again, whatever he chooses to disguise it as could be a bit tricky.
Yeah, I think one thing that's really important is if it's not boots, I just need to get the hazards. If it comes and it's not boots, having hazards up will be pivotal.
Yeah.
So I can keep track of what it is.
Yeah, but okay. Yeah, this is a good Ogerpon set. What's his removal actually? It's Avalugg.
Avalugg is the rapid spin. I think Altaria is defog, I'm pretty sure.
It does, yeah. I was gonna say, so like, oh, and it has natural cure. Oh, that's annoying.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, oh, and it could be Terra Steel. Jeez. Like Klefki
Yep.
spiking here is pretty good. Like just to get spikes.
I the clever I was thinking about was like something like Spikes, Flash Cannon, Magnetize, invest the Flash Cannon to 2-hit KO max HP Avalog after it tears out of the Steel weakness. That's
Yeah.
kind of what I was looking at.
Yeah, Magnerize is
I
definitely
can,
necessary.
yeah, because the stupid Dougie.
Or just Shed Shell if you want another move instead.
I think Magnetize is probably better because then I can run like a helmet for Meow.
Oh yeah, that's true. You'd probably get knocked off, but yeah, still get some
I
chip.
mean, yeah, but the chip is chip.
Yeah. So you said spikes, flash cannon, Magnerize.
Magnetize, and then we figure out force move. Heat Tread's a pretty big issue though.
Does he have any way to cure status? No, right?
Heal Bell and Aromatherapy do not exist anymore, so no.
Yeah. Well, doesn't it exist on like Chimeco or something?
I think it's like Chimeco and Blissey, but like
Yeah.
Blissey's unusable and Chimeco was a 1-pointer that he doesn't have anyway, so.
Yeah. Okay. Let me check Klefki.
Like, Klefki can't do anything to Heat Train, it really can't, which is the one main issue.
I can just paralyze it, that's about it.
Yeah, but that's going big. Heat Train's really tough for me to deal with offensively. Like, I just need to try and I'm not sure what I do about that, honestly. Like, T-Tar's kind of my best check, but even then, if it's packing body press, it's not really gonna do much.
Yeah. Kamala takes too much.
Does Kamal even get? I think he does a Stomping Tantrum or something. I'm not sure.
I think it's Earthquake.
Oh, it's Earthquake? Wow.
I think so. I'm not sure.
Probably.
Yeah.
See, oh, it does. I don't know how, but sure.
Yeah, I mean, like something like Assault Vest Kamala or something, because the deck does give you a Rapid Spinner if you want.
It could work.
Yeah, because it does get like something like knockoff, right, too, for the ghosts or whatever. I think.
It does get knockoff, but I don't think it's gonna do much to the Avalug, but.
Oh yeah, no, it's not. Avalug's gonna take.
So
nothing.
that's like the main spin blocker. Yeah.
But it would just be mostly spin def though for these guys.
Heat Tram.
Heat Trans or Orc. So
if it comes, it's for the Heat Tram realistically.
Yeah. That's your only spiker.
Yeah, I think Keys needs to come here no matter what. I think Spikes is really good on it.
Yeah, so basically, yeah, if that comes, then we basically just have to make sure we have something for Heat-Tran, which could be Kamala. Let me check Kamala real quick versus Heat-Tran. I'm just curious.
It's gonna hurt, but like you can. With it's not terrible. Yeah. But it's gonna get chipped out by half. Is just the one issue.
Yeah, that's true. Well. Yeah. I mean, they're only spikers, Gliscor, right? Oh, and Carbink, I guess.
Meow. And Meow.
Oh, shit, and Meow.
They have a lot of hazards. And they also have like 4 or 5 rockers. Like, there's a lot of hazards to deal with.
Well, maybe we bring both Kamala and Mandabas. Who knows?
I could see that. We'll see.
Body Slam, Knock, Earthquake.
What else would we want to
Ice
set?
Punch.
Does it get Ice Move?
Ice Spinner.
Ice Spinner.
Yeah.
That works, I guess. It does smack the Gliscor pretty hard.
Yeah, we probably want some speed. This guy's kind of slow. Gliscor.
Yeah.
226.
226. That would need a lot of speed.
No. I'm not saying to creep the. I'm saying at +1 speed. Oh wait, we need rapid spin.
Wait, we need spin. You're right.
Do we not need it? Do we not?
We don't need knock.
Well, knock is to catch the ghost types that might switch in.
Maybe we take off the body slam.
Yeah, I was gonna say maybe just body slam. I mean, we're Alamamola fodder regardless, but we can knock it off at least.
This to me, by Ice Spinner in the first one, then Rapid Spin in the last one, I guess.
Yeah, that's probably best.
We need like probably just full spin FLUV because he turns an issue.
Yeah, I want to see Mola's moveset. I want to say that can we just literally go Ogerpon every time on this guy?
More or less from what I remember what I was looking through.
Because then if he wishes and we go into it, like we just click Swords Dance, right? Like...
Yeah, right. I don't think it can really do anything. I don't think there's anything you can do from what I remember.
Doesn't look like it, so we shouldn't even really be worried about Aloe. That's just for you.
Yeah, I just saw Body Slam, so I guess if you really want to, you can run Body Slam and fish for a para. But like,
I mean, if he gets it, good for him. It's just whatever. We
Yeah,
can't do
fair.
anything about that.
I don't think that's the play, but like theoretically, I guess.
Yeah.
Run with
So
my call.
I mean, Kamal at +1 speed if we have Ravison boost.
Um,
Mm, We're not gonna be outspeeding something like Zoroark, so
not even close. Yeah.
no. Damn, at +2 is slow as heck too. Maybe at +2 we want to outspeed the Zoroark.
I guess I'm not sure how we're getting off 2 spins, but sure.
40.
I mean, it's only 4 EVs. That's probably fine.
Yeah. Because I do think the Zoroark's gonna be speed tied with oh wait, other way. The Zoroark's gonna be speed tied with Ogerpon. So
Fine, yeah. It has to. There's no way it's not. There's no way it's not.
yeah, the other thing that we don't really touch is Sylveon. Like we don't really hit Sylveon too hard, but it's not the end of the world, I don't think.
Yeah, albeit Crown is a pretty decent way to break it, so that helps. Before I Terra.
Yeah, I mean we're bringing Klefki too.
I can Terra too. Yeah, Klefki has to come. I think obviously Crown's coming here.
Yeah, let's put on the Pokemon. Let's just put them on for now. Klefki, all caps. Mandibuzz probably.
Possibly, I know I definitely need a rocker here. So T-Tar or Mesprit, one of those probably has to come.
I'm thinking probably just Mesprit.
Mesprit seems fine, yeah.
Yeah. T-Tar, there's a lot of Pokemon on their side that kind of just do a lot of damage to it.
T-Tar is weird here. T-Tar's really weird here.
I was gonna. It still gets Dragon Dance, right?
Yeah, it does.
I was gonna say like Dragon Dance does look really strong offensively. The only problem is it does not outspeed these two guys at +1. So
that is true, yeah.
And they're both gonna be really fast.
It doesn't get rock polish anymore, does it?
No, everything like lost rock polish. It's crazy.
That would have been cool if it still did. That would be great, but oh well.
No. Yeah. So I like Mesprit for sure here. Last thought, I'm not really too sure. Mandibuzz or...
I don't know if I want to go a crazy offensive team myself into him, because I don't know if I can win the long game.
Yeah, you're right.
The only... I'm trying to think what else would be useful here offensively are in Crown Wellspring. Not a lot. I could run like some... Could T-Tars be a breaker here? Like a offensive set? Like Bandit or something?
How does Rock look into his team? What's his Rock resist? Doug Trio.
Doug Trio, yeah.
That's it.
I don't... The question is, does it like 2-hit KO Aloe or Gliscor from Bandit is the only question.
Let's check. Well, Gliscor at least doesn't have Roost no more, but it'll still do
Does have Roost, yeah.
Yeah, like it's still... This is pretty bulky. This is max HP. Does a lot. It's gonna be faster than you. Aloe, how about Aloe? But again, Aloe, we don't really care if Aloe comes in, bro.
That's true, yeah. Aloe pivoting into
and it dies if rocks are up, so... Assuming
I don't hate this, but maybe we'll come back to it.
Honestly, I'd like that, I think. Like, Bandit looks really strong here.
Yeah, and just run, like, maybe a bit of speed to creep, like, no speed Heatran, and then just offense. Would it be possible to make it with a non-boosted EQ from Dougie? Like, a non-boosting item? Man, that might require way too much investment. Oh, never mind.
Yeah, Dougie, it's only 100 attack. It's not the strongest.
That's true, yeah. And T-Tar is good natural bulk.
Yeah, I do think we'd probably want speed for min speed Gliscor is too fast though. Probably min speed Altaria, I'd say.
Yeah, min speed Altaria is what, 196 I think, so we need to hit 197.
Yeah. It's gonna be a good amount, but still something to the world like that.
I think it's probably worth it though on this set.
And Sand will also help with the Zoroark.
Shipping things down, yeah.
The Zoroark too.
Oh, I didn't even think about that, yeah.
Yeah.
With the sand shipping down my own stuff isn't ideal, but oh well.
Yeah.
I almost am considering on Nerve just to preserve health on like Kamal and Ogerpon, but I don't think that's the play.
I don't think so. I think Sand is better. Any chip on the defensive guys are really good.
Yeah,
Heavy Slam? Let's get Heavy Slam.
Should, yeah. Pretty sure I've run that already.
And then probably just like an ice move, maybe. I mean, realistically, you want to be just clicking Stone Edge. I don't. Maybe, honestly, maybe we run like double rock move just because.
I think that like rock slide.
Yeah, like, and just in case you run out of PP or you just need a more accurate move, like.
Which realistically, I could very well run out of PP in this game, knowing like considering the matchup.
Yeah. Is there a better move than Heavy Slam?
Nope. I think it's the Iron Head, but I don't. That barely does more in Stone Edge.
Yeah, I'm talking about just a different type of move, but I think just Steel is probably the best. Could run something again like Ice Punch, but it's probably something for Sylveon, because Sylveon could technically come in and like Wish Protect. Like, it could be annoying.
Right, yeah, and it would stall me out, which is not ideal. As a spec set, it's not going to do that much for you.
Yeah.
I think Heavy Slam is probably the play.
I do too. Yeah.
Just have to make sure I'm very careful with what I click with this thing, obviously.
With what?
With T-Tar, I guess I just click Stone Edge, actually, now that I think about it.
Yeah, you really should be clicking that pretty much most of the time.
Like, I don't see it, I very rarely see a reason to click anything else in this matchup.
It's just, again, like, there might be a better click that could still get the job done that's more accurate, so.
Yeah, of course.
But if it's like really pretty early gamer and everything is like full health, yeah, you just click Stone Edge. Really.
Yes, punch a hole in something.
Yeah. So this is pretty good. We could run some sort of momentum on Mesprit if we want to get in T-Tar. Cause like
to get in T-Tar or Wellspring, I like that a lot.
Yeah, because like they're switching to Mesprit, it's gonna be like Heatran, pretty much.
And you turning on that when you get in your Wellspring or T-Tar, which
Yeah.
are both really good into it.
Yeah, and like again, we don't have recovery on Ogerpon, so like let's say for example, like that does happen, like maybe like turn 5 or turn 6, like maybe you do just click like just
Cudgel.
Yeah, just Cudgel. Like you don't have to show the sub
I
right
don't
away.
think I don't think I ever SD Improv Tran with Wellspring. That's a huge risk. It could even be packing low.
Yeah. If Altaria comes, like I do kind of want, especially if it's Terra Steel too. I do want to think that is the Ogerpon switch in, but it's still safe. Not bad just to check first with just damage, see what they do. You know.
Yeah.
You don't get a velocity right away. So this is gonna be a rocker. That means
this has to be rocks. Yeah, Stealth Rock, U-turn for sure.
Yeah.
Do we want be against like I think Healing Wish is worth considering at least.
You could also, if you want, you could cripple. You could make this the Scarf trick set right away if you want. It does help.
With like Stealth Rock, U-turn, Trick, Psychic Noise.
Yeah, or it can literally just be Healing Wish. Like you don't have to have an attack. You could just be U-turn.
That's true. Could do that.
So yeah, that's not necessarily a bad thing here.
I think the Scarf on turn 1 is really, really good.
Yeah, it is. I don't know if he leads something.
Let's use like Meow or Zoro. That would not be great, but.
If he leads Meow, I think you U-turn. I don't think he's going to be Scarfed. So.
Oh, yeah, if he leads Meow, I have to U-turn. Well, yeah, that's true. But if he leads... Actually, yeah, I guess... That's true. Yeah, I can just U-turn if it's Meow and then trick on anything else. That's true.
Yeah.
I actually really like that idea.
Yeah, that's good to cripple something. I'm trying to think, is there anything that's not good to trick versus turn on?
Heatran, maybe? If Heatran has Scarf, it's not ideal.
Well, Heatran, yeah, I mean, I think versus Heatran, you're probably just Stealth Rock. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I'll be then if it clicks Magma Star and traps me, and I'm going to be stuck into Stealth Rock, so.
Oh, yeah, because you're going to be Scarfed. Oh, yeah. Well, I guess you could also just U-turn and then go Kamala, too. It's not a bad play.
I mean, if I want to trick turn 1, something stupid I could do is Sticky Barb. I don't think it's worth it on non-magic Guardmon, but like theoretically it could do something.
Yeah, I just think probably scarfing at one of these
guys
is a lot better. Yeah.
If he leads Tran, I just have to U-turn on it, unfortunately. Probably.
Yeah, you can U-turn to Komala. That's not the end of the world.
Yeah, it's not the end of the world. Because there won't be hazards up yet, so it should be okay.
And then if he rocks, like and he doesn't have the Zoroark, obviously spin is free, and if he does, you can just knock. It's not a bad place to knock off.
Yeah. That's true. Yep.
Get an item. So
yeah, that's fine. So yeah, I think Healing Wish trick is fine on this. Just like it supports that makes enable my offense.
Yeah, we do want to put some speed on this guy to make sure we're faster than Meow.
That plus, yeah.
Yeah, with the scarf.
Actually, yeah, Meow and Jero. I don't remember. Is Meow 379, I think?
Yeah, I mean, it's going to go to 370. It really should for Cinderace.
That's fair, but I guess, yeah, that's fair.
Yeah.
Well, no, it should be at 374 for Sneasler.
Oh, you have a Sneasler. I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, it's not cutting because it's shit here.
Yeah.
But he probably still wants to respect it, though.
We'll go to 132. If he's just
Sure.
max, then he's bad. Whatever.
I don't think he would be.
I don't think so either. If he
Knowing
made it
him,
this far.
he's a very solid player. I expect him to be know what he's doing.
All right, and then we're gonna want this probably more spit def, I think.
Weird question. Do we want to calc U-turn into Meow to see if it Okos?
I don't think it's
See if
going
we-
to. Or it's right here. Oh, that's actually minus.
Do we want maybe a bit of investment then? The attack?
So realistically, if they're this, what are they gonna have? Like 16, 20 HP left over?
Let's see. They have 24 HP.
So how much attack would we need?
Probably not that much, right?
60? Yeah, we could do that. That's not
It's
bad.
doable. Like, not a lot of, it's not a lot of attack. I mean, just put the rest in bulk, probably, I guess.
Oops. Probably. Do we live a knockoff if he's scarfed?
He's deal the Colbur.
Oh, this is. Yeah, we should with our bulk. Yeah.
If we give it bulk.
Yeah, we should. Okay. Yeah, because I think the remaining should be in Spidef, not attack here.
I agree with that. But F like 4 Heatran and
Heatran,
Sylveon should.
Sylveon, yeah. Just come in and U-turn.
Glowbro, like because Glowbro could be annoying.
Yeah, this is a good lead. So.
I agree.
Okay.
This is a really solid lead here.
Alright, let's do Klefki since we pretty much know the
Right,
moves.
yeah. Spikes, Magnet Rise, Flash Can, fourth move.
Let's see what kind of fourth move we want. Could do Foul Play. Could do, well, Heatran.
I mean, we can't touch Heatran. It's just the way Klefki is. It cannot do anything to Heatran.
I know, I was going to say maybe... maybe a screen or something.
Could do that. Could do like white screen as it's coming in, then go Kamala and take like nothing.
Yeah.
Because most of his offense is special outside the Meow and the Dougie.
Yeah.
And near them, and Meow can't really touch me, and Dougie can't really touch me with the Magnet Rise up, so.
The Thunder Wave can like, it could just be kind of like as you're about to die type of, just to paralyze something and then go into either your Crown or your Ogerpon.
That's thinking T-Wave is probably the best last slot.
You're probably not clicking it unless A, like you're about to die, like it's your last turn. And then 2, like, if you're healthy, like, you're either going to be clicking Magnet, like, you're probably playing Spikes, first of all. That's probably your main thing with this guy.
That's the most important thing this team does.
So, like, this last slot, I feel like, should just be something, like, as you're about to die, like, you're going out, like, what can help you, potentially. And to me, that's either Thunder Wave or a screen, I think, is, like...
I mean, if we really think it's about to die, I mean, it could theoretically do Fairy Lock.
Fairy Lock.
Like, because then I can just revenge whatever killed me. But I don't know, I don't think it's worth it. It's probably not worth it.
Yeah, I mean, technically, if you do that for, let's say, Heatran, for example, you do kill it.
Game Wellspring, I murder it.
Yeah, you kill it. Another thing, though, too, like, again, let's say you paralyze it with Thunder Wave. You bring in Wellspring, like, you technically get, like, a free SD, right? Because he has to switch or he can get paralyzed, you know, like, so I don't know. I could see both work. Well, Fairy Lock can work. I think Fairy Lock works more when it's like later in the game, though.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah, I don't know. You could. It's honestly, I don't think there's like a stick out Misty Terrain.
We can just do T-Wave for now and maybe change it later.
Yeah, Torment. No.
I don't see anything Torment will do here.
Yeah. What's the Dougie's Ground Ice Stellar? Okay.
Yeah, so it can't touch Klefki like at all.
Yeah.
Outside Magnet Rise, obviously.
Yeah. Helmet is good for.
Yeah, for Meow, just get that chip.
Yeah, this will probably be the Meow switching.
I'm giving one quick calc real quick with the Klefki. Get this thing with the Terra on it. Oh wait, I need to reload my calculus. I get stuck on the Abominus. Anyway,
Yeah.
does that. Avalog, Shisui, Terra Ghost. I want to make sure Flash can 2 KOs if he's like Spit F. Not Spit F, he's like max HP.
Oh, he's Terra Ghost.
From what I remember, I don't remember it taking that much investment. It was like, it actually took a lot of investment, but honestly, I don't think Klefki really needs that much bulkier. Like, the only thing is wanting to take is from his Meow.
Yeah, that's another thing too. Thunderwave can help versus like Avalog. So 1 full power on you.
Yeah, so it
definitely.
does require 208 special attack to get the 2-shot with Flash Cane, but also I think it might be worth it.
So like,
No,
what
it might not be.
what does Avalog do to you? It just like earthquakes you or something? Body press? Like,
It spins is the main problem, but I get it can like stall me out for cover. Actually, that's a good point.
okay, but
I
if
guess
it's,
it can, like,
if it spins, then it takes helmet. And it shot anyway.
so, like, oh good. I could Iron Defense, I guess. Iron Defense body press stuff on me, but
I still think Flash Cannon does too much.
oh, he does.
for-
Yeah, I guess we should just make sure like get 3 shots. Probably is what we should do.
Yeah, do you
It's
need
possible.
investment for that?
If he's like max HP, probably not. If he's Spit F, yeah, no, just 39 min if he's max HP, so it's probably fine.
Yeah, I don't think we need investment for Avalog. So
That's fair, yeah.
what
I
about
mean,
like
then
Sylveon or something?
that's it. Flash Can, make sure to change it off of careful. Yeah. Not terrible. Image.
Yeah, it's not. Again, it could be. It could literally just be something. Again, you spike up, or you could paralyze it. Like, plus,
Yeah, I guess I don't really need the damage. It's just, it's not really a big deal anymore. I think about it.
yeah.
So
Yeah,
I would.
these
what do I
hazards
do
help
with Treadmill?
T-Tart too.
Yeah, they really help T-Tar.
Yeah, you don't need speed, obviously. Does
Probably it's like bulk.
Yeah, like I'm pretty sure just max fizz def. I'm trying to think like.
I already have like a Zoroark check. I don't think I need to really invest that much for that, if any.
No, they can if they run toxic spike, it could be a bit problematic. I'm thinking here.
Oh well, Kamala can't be toxic though.
Yeah, that's true.
The only toxic spike effects are T-Tar and Wellspring. Yes, Wellspring Gateway. Oh wait, Meow has toxic term because Globert doesn't, but Meow does.
I mean, like
And
if he's a good player,
he's absolutely terrible here.
if he's a good player, like I think he's gonna see that Sneasler is kind of not good here. But
He'll recognize it, I'm sure.
yeah. But again,
toxic spikes are definitely likely.
if he's a toxic, if he does bring it, he's probably gonna want to lead it, right? So especially if he sees no mana buzz too.
Yeah.
But I think if he leads it, then we're gonna catch him with his U-turn. So.
And then I think if he leads, there's a good chance he's Sash, but like getting out Sash, I'm fine with that.
Okay, but honestly, what you do is if you U-turn, break him, and you're gonna see the Sash first. Well, you just go Klefki.
Yeah, of course.
You just go Klefki, yeah, and then
This will start spiking, but like who cares?
yeah, then you just spike
And
up.
spin it later.
Yeah, he either kills himself to something or he dies to spike when he comes back
Yep.
in, unless he spins or something. So yeah, that's fine.
It's fine. Yeah, just go like Fizz Depth on the Klefki, I guess. No reason to do anything else.
Yeah, nothing crazy there. All right, big crown. I think is the.
We have the big win con here. Wellspring's a bit more of a breaker. I think Crown's probably the primary win con this game.
Yeah, so it does look like you only need fighting and steel.
Yeah, fighting steel, it's everything. Like, only things. I guess like Aloe is a bit annoying, but like it's not. It almost is running Miracle. It's not doing shit back to me, so whatever.
Again, like we kind of want Aloe to come here, so it's not the end of the world.
Exactly.
Unless
yeah.
Ogerpon like kind of dies early, that would be sucky. But yeah, because if Ogerpon does die early, like Aloe actually is kind of annoying.
It's a problem if it but I just need to make sure I keep Ogerpon around. I guess I need to be careful about that.
Yeah, don't forget about
Aloe
Hinderwish
does
too.
kind of wall. Yeah, that's a big thing. I need to make sure I have lost multiple games of best of forgetting I have healing, which I need to make sure I keep track of that. It's very easy to forget that. So
yeah. So we can do, we can definitely do like some sort of like booster, just booster special attack. We can do an item.
I really was thinking the bulky setup and maybe like a booster speed.
Boost your speed with like Calm Mind Iron Defense.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. Because like nothing outspeeds after a booster unless it's scarfed. And then once I start boosting, he has no way really through it because Meow will just die to Tachyon.
The thing is, like, so with that booster speed set, I think you don't run really any special investment, right?
Yeah,
So,
I
like,
don't think we need much special at all on that.
so like the thing is, I'm looking at like +1 calcs, like with not really a lot of investment. Something like,
Sure.
for example, like Slowbro.
Wouldn't take that much from Tachyon.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
I mean, we could just go the booster Spatak, honestly, with the same set. It's like, who cares that Dougie and Meow? I guess Meow Flower Trick still goes for Iron Defense, but I don't know.
Yeah, but you also don't have to Terra right away either. Just
Yeah, of
you're only gonna
course.
Terra when you're gonna attack with the fighting move.
Yeah,
Hmm.
I only really need the Terra, like, probably on, like, really. I mean, there's obviously that's just the first one that came to mind.
Yeah, I'm trying to look here. Um, what is his crown switch? It's gotta be Bro.
Fran?
Well, I don't know if it's
Fran
gonna
on
be
Select
Tran
Terra?
when you show Terra fighting.
That's true. Probably Bro, Aloe, maybe a Spadef Gliscor.
Oh yeah, it could be Gliscor too.
Yeah.
Let's check Gliscor. Let's not do what the. Alright.
Yeah, on ladder they don't really run these types of sets.
Yeah.
So,
Gliscor,
on
Gligar.
ladder is mostly used to pivot, but
Okay, this is Max Fidef. This is
but
just.
probably +1 was attack booster, I guess.
Dude, so actually, just Modest straight up just two shots it pretty much.
Yeah, it does. That's true.
It's not a switch in, so you can't really use that as a switch. How much does Bro take?
I mean, if we don't want a booster, we could also maybe run like something weird, like a healing item, like Citrus or Lefties potentially.
Yeah.
Could work.
Even this thing, dude. If it's not Assault Vest, like after rocks, it's you get two
Ground
shots.
just hits so hard. Yeah, this one does so much damage.
So what's the the steel resist or what? These two guys right here.
Aloe, Tran, and I guess Steel or War Altaria. Yeah.
So how much does Terra Blast do to Aloe? Let's see. Terra Blast.
From fighting, probably not that much, but
Alamo Mola. Let's see if it's maybe.
that's gonna give a shit if it's AV. There's a trust there, but if it's AV, is going to have Mirror Coat for sure.
So what I'm thinking you do is Miracle doesn't hit T-Tar, obviously, right?
Correct. So you're thinking me a Volt set?
Yeah, just in case, because so what you should be able to tell off of the Volt Switch damage, right? Like if it's Assault Vest or not. If it is
For sure.
Assault Vest, then I
Go
think you
T-Tar.
Volt Switch T-Tar. If it's not, I think you just Volt Switch into Ogerpon, right? Yeah, like it's not gonna. I mean, it could definitely have Miracle without Assault Vest, so I do want to say like be a little bit cautious. That's another reason why like the hazard would be good, just to know if it's boots or whatever right away.
Yeah, that's important.
But like yeah, I'm thinking you don't. Do you even need like? I'm thinking you can get away with 2 attacks Volt Switch, like just.
That could work in just like Calm Mind or something.
Even I think you just honestly.
Just go out all attacks or something like that.
I think you go booster special attack with 3 attacks, and then the last slot, it can be agility. But I don't necessarily think you even need to click agility. I think because he's not switching in the things that are faster than Crown.
I mean, if we really want to enforce, I could feel like we do like Psychic Noise maybe to stop things from healing. But if we don't need a 4th slot.
Well, the thing is, like, I think agility can work like later. Like, I don't think like once Crown comes in necessarily like you're gonna try to win with it.
That's true.
But again, you have Healing Wish too, so don't forget about that. But with the booster special attack, you saw the calcs like with the 3 attacks.
That's really strong, yeah.
Like they just they don't take a lot of damage, especially if Hazards is up. So I don't necessarily think like Calm Minding is even like
worth the turn.
No, I don't. I think you just Tachyon and then attack into whatever comes in, you know. What about like Svidef like Altaria or something? Like a 2-shot?
That's
this is +1.
Altaria's pretty good for that. To attack, let's it was like Calm.
Nah, he needs an Assault Vest Pokemon, I think.
He really does. I really do think AV Al was very likely this game. But we'll see.
I'll look at that in a second. Let's see.
AV Goldbro, like, wait, what the fuck? That does not. Oh, never mind. It's not yeah, AV yet, but
So, oh, this is Assault Vest ourselves.
well, we are have the special attack boost on there, so
Yeah. So, but like, even if we're like, oh my god, even if he side shocks us, like, we're not even. This is terror fighting. Yeah, like he doesn't. They don't do anything that he does.
it makes again flame or side shock depending on if we've terror or not.
Yeah, so let's say
Okay.
even if we're not terror and they flamethrower, like how much it does. Oh, this
But
is.
that's with ball. It's a long bow.
Let's just say we're probably gonna have a lot of speed. Let's do 100 HP for now. Like it doesn't. It barely 3 shots us.
That's true.
And if they switch it in, they can only take 1 more. They can't be slack off because this is assault vest. So.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Any non-assault vest gets 2 shots. So.
Yeah, so like just like a booster special attack set with free attacks and agility seems fine.
Yeah. Or even if you don't want to use the booster, because again, if Aloe comes, like.
That's kind of annoying, yeah.
How much is? Let's check Aloe real quick. Assault vest. Okay. +1 into +1 is about half. What can we do for this guy? Does Psychic Noise stop Regenerator?
No, I really wish it did right now.
It
but
doesn't? No, dang.
It doesn't. Heal block didn't either back before that was snapped.
Yeah.
Because when you switch out the effect of heal block wears off at the same time as regen, so regen triggers. It's really stupid.
Yeah. Okay. Why does Tack? Oh, because we're not Terra. Yeah. So Aloe. It's not Assault Vest.
I'll just.
Yeah. So you really just gotta. I think we just stick with the whole like you volt switch into whatever if it's Assault Vest or not.
Fine, yeah.
Yeah. So you just got you gotta really make sure you calc and see if it's Assault Vest or not.
Yeah.
Because that
even,
is.
And just
it's really the only switch.
be careful. Even if it gives a mirror coat without Assault Vest, could still be a problem. So.
Yeah. But they'd have to be like boots pretty much, and then like they'll barely live. So.
Tachyon into Volt Switch, yeah.
Yeah.
Volt Switch and then whatever we want in the 4th slot.
You could also. Oh no, actually no. Yeah, I don't think anything else. Wait, what about?
Really? I actually was considering Melosound. I could see that doing something.
So like what? So like your Tachyon, they go into Aloe.
If I Melosound, it probably dies to Volt Switch after, right?
It definitely does.
Well, no, if it's Assault Vest. If it's Assault Vest, I don't think it does. But
yeah, this is the calc right here. It would just be double. It's minus.
No, he's not. It's not Assault Vest on the calc.
Oh, he's not. Oh, you're right. Never mind. Tachyon into. Yeah, it'd be close. The thing is though, like, okay, let's say you Tachyon, they come in. What are they clicking? Like, are they just gonna straight up mirror coat?
Flip turn, mirror coat, wish are probably the options depending on their set. Obviously, they're AV, they can't be wish, but
yeah, that's what I'm saying. So like, if they don't just straight up mirror coat, like Volt Switch is fine. Volt Switch into Ogerpon is fine, but if they do mirror coat and you Melosound, then that's like really bad for them. Like.
Yeah, so I think Melosound might be the best play actually in that last slot. It just opens up a lot of lines that are really strong.
Yeah, maybe. Maybe so. What you can do with Crown, unless he's in Volt Switch range, another thing you could do, like Volt Switch to kill. If you Tachyon and they bring in Aloe, like maybe you could also just pivot hard Ogerpon like the first time. Like don't even show Volt Switch.
That makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense actually.
Yeah, like just so you can see
But
like
in that
whatever they
case, do
do
we
is.
not want booster? If we're planning to switch it out, so do we not want booster?
That's what yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like maybe we do a different item.
No.
Mm, I'm still trying to think what this. I mean, yeah, it can definitely be metal sound, and then also what item.
Hmm.
It could be
Well, if,
his assault vest,
uh,
but then we can't
no,
run
we
metal
can't.
sound.
I was. I mean, his steel resists are so bad. Could consider like iron plate, even. His steel resists are so poor.
Let me check the damage into Tran.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Is it steel plate or something? Iron plate?
Iron plate, yeah. Or you could just say Malco. It's the same freaking thing. I just prefer the plates because I find them funnier.
Yeah. Heatran. Let's check offensive first. Okay.
Oh,
It is a
that's so.
booster. Yeah. Alright, so Tachyon into Terraplast is a good chance to kill, but this is straight up offensive.
It was like defensive. There's no way.
Terraplast still two shots it, but
That's true.
and it doesn't even really do much to you.
Yeah, that's fair.
Like really, it doesn't. So we don't get really worried about Heatran. We just Terrablast that guy.
Yep. Future Sight could be interesting, but I don't know. He just comes in anyway.
Yeah, no, I think you want to just attack. You could run. What about protect?
Could be interesting.
Like protect with like leftovers too.
I could see that.
Protect can also help you with like if potentially Zoroark comes in. Like if they bring in something and you don't know if it's Zoroark, you just protect. Or if for some reason they bring like a choice mon, I don't know what they would bring.
I mean, choice. Well, the only choice mine I really use is Dougie. That doesn't really help there.
No.
Also, this build still feels really weak to Dougie. I'll be honest with Kamala, Crown, and T-Taro really not liking it, but not sure what we can do about that.
Well, does it? I mean, it doesn't. The thing is, it doesn't kill any of them though. Like.
Yeah, I mean, they just revenge them with minor chip is the one thing, but I guess it's probably fine.
Well, not Crown. Crown's gonna tear a fight. So.
Oh, you're right. You're right. Crown will be fine. Crown will be fine. Yeah.
So it's really just.
Whatever.
I mean,
Kamala with
it's like.
point for Heatran, but we're probably fine. I might be overestimating Dougie.
Yeah, it can. Tyranitar, I think, is the one thing it's gonna trap eventually, but.
I mean, I guess it could Terra Ground to boost the Earthquake is the one thing, but it's probably fine.
Yeah. It could definitely do that. I see that, yeah.
Yeah. This is all on the Crown set. I kind of am really thinking Metal Sound. It just seems so many lines open up from it.
Yeah. Oh, what about Throat Spray with Metal Sound?
Oh my god, that's amazing. That's sick. That's a really cool set.
Right?
I didn't even think about Throat Spray.
That works.
And
Right?
I ran that last gen in LDI. I ran Throat Spray Metal Sound Zapdos with Agility. That was a cool set.
Yeah. Could do that.
I actually really like that because it also means we can proc the boost later in the game and we don't have to do it immediately. So we can get the boost when we need it, but we aren't boosting it automatically just by switching out, pivoting around with it early game. I think that's actually maybe the answer.
Yeah, I forgot I can miss. It sucks.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's 85, which isn't great, but what can you do?
Yeah. Speed. It's probably just the same code as Ogerpon, like.
I guess.
Like, just go to Ogerpon speed, right? There's no reason.
In case that could work, yeah.
Yeah. Like, I don't see a reason to go faster.
We're definitely gonna want a good amount of bulk on this thing, so.
Yeah, so 260. So and it also helps to, like, you'll know if something is faster or not. If like one of them go Versamon, so for the other.
That's true.
Yeah.
I definitely think we want all as much power as possible. We want to modest this for sure, and then.
Yeah, something like that. So I was actually calculating with only 100, so calcs are a little bit
That's
better.
good. It helps a bit, you know.
Yeah. Tachyon. Okay. So yeah, definitely big things is be careful with T-Tar. I mean, again, it's not even like be careful. It's like just because like when you bring it in versus whatever, like ideally you're bringing it in versus something that just dies to a Stone Edge. But yeah, his team doesn't have switch-ins to it. So it's just if you take a hit, you know, Dugtrio obviously can certainly come in and revenge you. I want to see actually with our set how much it does to us. What are we, 100?
100.
Tyranitar, the 100.
It probably is like 80. If I had to guess, we'll see.
I'd say less. Yeah. They're not.
And well, if it's Band-Aid, it does just Oko though. But
them, yeah. If they're banded, yeah. But
if they're Band-Aid, it gets free Sword Stance on Wellspring, which is huge. So
yeah. I don't know if banded is the play here. Like, there's a.
I don't think it is. Just because Wellspring is so problematic for them.
I could see Terra Ground though. Terra Ground might be.
I definitely see Terra Ground. Yeah, Terra Ground. I think if they bring Dougie, it's going to be Terra Ground. Whether or not they Terra it, I'm unsure. But if it comes and Avalugg and Altaria don't, it's definitely going to be Terra Ground.
Yeah. That's not, again, it's another thing too. Why rocks? I don't know what item a Dougie is going to be.
I feel like I have no idea.
It's not going to be Sash. I doubt it.
I don't think that makes sense. I don't think there's any, especially when Crown Tachyons through that.
Yeah, I don't think Scarf or Banded really makes sense here.
I don't know. It
might
could
be like Soft
Life
Sand
Orb
or something. Or Life Orb, yeah.
I can barely see Life Orb or Soft Sand, yeah.
Yeah, Life Orb makes sense. Life Orb would definitely kill you. Does it kill you without Terra?
Yeah, without
To roll.
Without Terra's to roll, yeah.
Yeah, okay, so. But if that does happen, ideally then like T-Tar probably did get 1 kill, so. I guess what they could do is they could eject Button into
something into it. Dougie. That would not be ideal, yeah.
Yeah. That's what I would do if I see a Dugtrio versus like Sneasler or Tyranitar. Cinderace. Just get an eject button and trap it.
I think that's. I'm curious. I'm not sure what they would put the bind on, but I could see that, yeah.
Probably just something that they know they can. Yeah, Aloe, Sylveon. Something they know that can just live 1. Well, Global might take a shitload.
I think Aloe probably makes the most sense because it takes any like real hit from T-Tar, Cinderace, Sneasler. So
yeah, I don't know.
And it gets regen off the button. So
I don't know if we can do anything about that. We would need to be the stupid
Berry,
Shuka, or just
Air Balloon, but
no, not Air Balloon. I'd rather just be like, what's it called, to switch out.
Oh, Shed Shell. I don't know. Like we need the breaking power is the problem though.
So what do we? Okay, hold on. So if we're not banded, let's say we're Shed Shell, for example, whatever. What do we not 2-shot on the team besides Aloe?
Probably Gliscor.
Yeah, not Gliscor.
And then Glowbro, I don't. Spit F Glowbro. Well, I guess we would have Knock, so that would help, but.
Yeah, Edge into Knock kills it unless it's Colbur.
That's true. Most of it. Sylveon probably actually. If it's Fizz,
we have Heavy Slime.
Yeah, still Edge into Heavy Slime probably nukes it anyway. If it's like.
So that, like, what I'm thinking is like, oh yeah, Jesus.
Maybe you go Shed Shell then.
Yeah, so what I'm thinking is like, again, it's not a big deal if we don't 2-shot Aloe. We don't really care about Aloe. Like,
well, in that case, do we want May fit Ice Punch over Rock Slide for the Gliscor?
Yes, I was gonna say that. Yeah. I mean, Shuka might honestly just be better though, because like you take both ground moves and then you kill them or do a lot with the ice move.
Actually seems a lot better now. Yeah.
Gliscor can U-turn. It can U-turn.
But like, what's it U-turn? I guess U-turn into Aloe.
That's Aloe, yeah. The ice move. But yeah, I do like that better.
Wellspring is just so good at, like, a lot of people over think Aloe is too passive this gen. I don't think it's that passive, but Wellspring is one of those mons it just blanks it.
Yeah, like what is its hardest hitting move? Like Play Rough or something versus it?
Acrobatics.
Oh, it does get acrobatics. The hell?
I saw that when we were scoring for the move pool where it gets fucking acrobatics. I don't know why. Even that's like not gonna do that much, right? Yeah, like there's no item with like they're not gonna be offensive invested. It's like no item that's just like 40. I'm not scared of that.
Yeah.
If they're no item Aloe, that means they're not AV and they're not boots. So again, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
Play Rough isn't good as shit. No.
Yeah. So I think this is honestly a bit better. Yeah. Just so you're not just trapped and useless after, because
Yeah, I think that makes sense. After I get a kill. Yeah.
Yeah, if he does like play kind of like stally, seems like a lot. Like the classic eject button into trap is very popular. So
He is known for playing stall. So yes, I
yeah,
would not be surprised.
and you do have a lot
Like
of
last season,
targets.
he ran stall in the BBR tournament. He ran very, very fat balance, not like full stall, but very fat balance. So like,
Hmm.
he knows what he's doing with this type of team composition for sure.
Yeah. Okay. Um. Yeah. Again, Meowscarada can obviously be a bit of a problem. It is faster and everything, if Klefki is weakened or not. But hopefully, you know, you have something. You have Scarfer, spikes and stuff. So
Scarper, and
and
I mean Crown also once I Terra should with a hit unless it's like Protean play rough, I guess.
yeah. And then if he brings it in versus this guy and you're SD'd up, just be careful of foul play. So,
Foul play or yeah, I mean I don't. If he brings it in, I probably have to pivot out the first time.
yeah. I mean, it's like... Let's see how much it does. I'm curious. We looked already, I think, yeah, Axel. So this is non-boosting now.
Foul play will definitely. Well, I don't know. Well, foul play will probably OHKO at +2, I assume.
I mean, yeah, it does.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah. So, foul play, I mean, it could be a bring. Like, again, your 3 fast guys are all physical.
I can very well see it. I don't think it's a bad bring here at all.
Yeah, so just be careful of that. But again, you have a Klefki, so. Other than that, I don't know. I think this team is fine.
This
Maybe
is pretty good.
Kamala seems kind of like the sack fodder here, but it is important to keep up hazards if he does start
I,
spiking
I
you.
need I need removal. I need removal in this game. Like you cannot go into a stall matchup with no removal. You will lose.
Yeah. How much is...
Because not
I'm curious how much Dougie does to Komala.
probably a good chunk, but I'm thinking OHKOs before max HP, but it's gonna hurt. Actually,
Yeah, just do a shitload.
it's a lot, but not much I can really do about it.
No.
I mean, just thinking one more fuck, but well.
Yeah, you probably at least get the spin off if he traps you. So.
Which is important, yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think this team's good, man.
I think it's very solid, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you could do a mock if you want. I don't know, but
another one of the playoff coaches did offer to mock me for this, mainly because he doesn't want to play this guy next round, so I'll probably do one tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I don't know who'd want to mock with this team, but I mean, if he's willing to, like,
he said he was willing to, so if he wants to, I'm down tomorrow morning. Yeah.
All right. So yeah, we already know our lead. I mean, we can go through what to click versus pretty much, but it's pretty straightforward. I think Meowscarada, you just
U-turn trick. I guess you trick the Gliscor game. The Toxic Orb isn't terrible on you. Because like that means it's not poison heal. So
It would suck if he does reveal protect turn 1.
Oh god, that would be really. Actually, yeah. If it's I might actually have to just switch out if it's Gliscor weed.
You could also rocks.
Oh yeah, rocks is bear. Yeah, rocks is bear. Duh.
Yeah. So I'm trying to think what you do after. Like, let's say he spikes and you rocks. What do you do after?
Good question.
You could probably just go hard Ogerpon, honestly. You can U-turn the next turn.
But he won't do that much, right? He'll do like maybe 40.
No.
40.
I don't know if he's like an offensive like dual wing beat set. I suppose he could be, but
I don't think you would click the dual wing beat right on the Mesper though.
No. Yeah. So I would probably rocks versus Gliscor. You might take a toxic or something, but
that's not the end of the world on this spawn though.
Yeah. Tren, we said U-turn.
Rock. Yeah, we said U-turn because we don't want us to get trapped.
A-turn to Kamala. Sylveon, trick.
I don't believe the carbon time yet.
U-turn. Trick. Okay,
Zoroark.
so that's the thing too. So if they do have Zoroark, it might make your plays a little bit different.
If Zoroark comes, I have to be more careful with the Mesper lead.
It might mean like you should honestly like just U-turn versus pretty much
anything,
anything,
probably.
because if you take a hit versus Zoroark, you could just die if it's boosting. So
yeah,
it's a bit scary if Zoroark does lead. And then probably it might be best to just U-turn into Titar, unless it's like versus something that yeah. Well, if you U-turn versus, you're gonna know like.
That's true. Yeah, I guess. Well, actually, if I U-turn and I pop it, well, no, it's a Zoroark, and I just go Titar, obviously.
Yeah, if it's resist, like it's one of the few things that resists U-turn. Obviously,
Yeah.
also if you hit like
Well,
train
no,
or
but if we,
something.
if we hit them with a U-turn, it'll pop the illusion anyway.
Are you sure?
If
Because if
you
it
do damage to it, the illusion goes away.
really, oh,
Let
let me
me,
see.
let me check, but I'm 99% sure that's how it works.
I thought. Let me see. Maybe you're right. Actually, I haven't played against one of these guys in a minute.
Until it takes dark damage, yeah. If
Yeah.
you
Okay.
hit it with
Okay.
something,
Okay.
it
Okay.
will go.
All right. So then you'll know what it is with U-turn. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. So if they do bring Zoroark, maybe you do just pretty much U-turn on almost anything, pretty much everything, honestly.
Yeah, it's fine. I mean, it's
Because
not the end of the world.
yeah, it's just being a bit safe.
I don't love Zoroark's matchup, but I can see it coming, especially as a spin blocker. So we'll see.
Yeah, I mean you have two bulky darks, so
That's why I don't think it's likely, but he can. I'm sure there's. I can see it coming. I don't think it's likely bring. I think he has more better mods than it, but it's not off the table.
right. So, but yeah, other than that, I think we're all good here, man. Like,
I like this build a lot.
yeah, you have three pretty good offensive guys. You have healing wish supports, hazard support. So it's
And
just
removal, yeah.
there was my most recent session. I think it's still there's one going up. I think tomorrow, but the one with Mish, he played stall 2. And he got like the first like 5 turns like wrong, and he just got like wiped like 5-0. I think.
Oh yeah,
it
no,
was.
you cannot. I know I'm going to have to play very well to get this win.
Yeah.
Like
So,
prep can only go so far into this matchup. I have to play well. I know.
yeah. Again, you do have setup and stuff, but it's just when to click what moves is the big thing here.
Yeah,
Think of
that's
your
why
risk
I'm
versus reward.
hopefully
That's
the
the big
mock
thing.
tomorrow will help. So I can just get some of that down.
Yeah, and if you want, you can send me the replay too, and I can look at it too.
Yeah, I probably will if we do that tomorrow.
Yeah, but all right. Anything else, or you think you're all good?
This is pretty good. I just need the pace and all that, but
All right, I got you. Yeah, appreciate you coming on for a second time, man. Hopefully,
yeah, I appreciate the help for
yeah,
this
hopefully
one.
this one ends in a dub. So,
I really like to. I really want to go all the way in this league. I think I can do it.
hey, I'm cheering for you, man. So thank you again for joining me, guys. We're gonna cut into the battle, and then I'll see you guys later. Peace. All right, guys, we're here for the endless battle. One last look at his pace. I believe he did change the Stealth Rock to be knockoff on Mesprit just because we have defog. So getting up rocks is kind of pointless if we're planning on defogging anyway. But yeah, this is a Wi-Fi game, so his opponent did fortunately record the footage. So we're going to be watching from his opponent's point of view, actually. So it is kind of a spoiler because we do get to see at least the items that his opponent is bringing on the 6 Pokemon that he brought. But, excuse me. But, yeah, no Avalugg. So Avalugg was definitely a big problem when we did a couple mocks, or he did a couple mocks, and Avalugg was a bit of an issue. So instead we see the Altaria, which is, again, we knew it could come for Ogerpon, but like I said, I don't think it's really the best Pokemon here because Swords Dance into play rough from Ogerpon just obliterates max defense Altaria, so it can't even really check it. But of course we don't have play rough. We went for the Encore route, so I guess you could say he got us there. So anyways, and the Dugtrio is Terra Ground, I believe. So he actually leads with the Meowscarada as we lead our Mesprit. So again, we're Scarf. It's a free U-turn for the Mesprit. I'm gonna go ahead and just skip a little bit because I mean this video is 43 minutes, but I'm not gonna obviously wait the whole time. So we U-turn. That does like nothing to Slowking. It probably reveals to be like very physically defensive or even max phys def. I'm not too sure. But we go T-Tar, which is fine. Oh my god, excuse me. Oh, sorry about that. So yeah, we can just knock off. I like this play. We get rid of the Colbur Berry, and we do unfortunately take a Toxic, but it's all good because we do have the Healing Wish, and with Altaria being there instead of Avalugg, it does make Tyranitar, I think, very, very strong here. Probably, honestly, his best Pokemon in this matchup, I think. This or Crown. So we can probably just double knock off, I think, is the play here. His opponent looks like it's going to pivot into Aloe, but again, we can just get things chipped, get some items, and then with the Healing Wish, T-Tar looks really, really strong later. So we actually knock off the helmet. Now our plan versus Aloe was to just pivot Ogerpon, which is what we're going to do. His opponent does have some really nice prep. He not only has Flip Turn, but he does also have Baton Pass to kind of bypass the Water Absorb from Ogerpon. So really good prep. And every time Ogerpon is in, Meowscarada can just come in and click U-turn because he knows it's faster. Ogerpon doesn't have an item, and it does a lot of damage, so he always gets momentum, which is a bit tricky because we go Klefki here, and of course he can trap us with the Dugtrio. Now, our plan for Dugtrio was one, either Shed Shell or two Magnarize. We went with Magnarize, but his opponent does reveal good prep and go for Smackdown. So now we are trapped and we are dead to Earthquake, especially Terra Ground. So what Endless should do here is, because he's trapped, we are Prankster, so we can get up at least a Spike. But he actually didn't know in this mechanic. If we are Magnarized and he smacks us down, he actually tries to Magnarize again. It lets him click it, which I think it shouldn't, but it doesn't actually work. So we actually don't even get a spike. We just lose Klefki for nothing, which is really bad because spikes were good. It was our Meowscar out of check, and yeah, it's an idea. I don't know why the game doesn't let you, like, why a message doesn't come up saying you can't like Magnarize again. That's kind of lame. But we bring in Ogerpon, and then this is what I'm talking about. We had Swords Dance right here. Like, we can just Swords Dance with the player off. They go, I believe they go Altaria here. Right. Yeah, they go Altaria. If we had SD player off, like, this thing just simply dies. So, like, I don't really understand this, especially if you look at the set too. Like, even like something like Swords Dance substitute, like, this set just doesn't do anything. So it's a weird bring, but it ends up working. So we cudgel, we have to switch because we don't have play rough. We just go hard into Tyranitar to threaten with a Stone Edge, as the Ataria just stays healthy with with yours. But now that can just pivot Aloe every time on the Tyranitar, and I don't think 2 Stone Edges or 1+1 Stone Edge kills the Alomomola. So with the whole Toxing like whittling us down, it's very, very tricky. I think if we potentially Healing Wish this later and we Dragon Dance on the switch to Alomomola, and then we Dragon Dance again and we're not toxic, like, that is a really good way for Endless to win this game. This Flip Turn doesn't even do that much to us, so we're not going to have our Psylocke Berry no more, but it's still, we would still be, if we get 2 DDs off faster and everything on the team. But we'll see what happens. I think he actually dies to the Flip Turn plus Toxic damage here, though, which is a bit problematic because we can't Healing Wish. Yeah, it does. And his opponent makes a good play and just goes Gliscor to get the free Toxic Orb off. Again, we go Ogerpon, but they've already pretty much showed their hand. Like, they have Alamola plus Fizdef Altaria to kind of check things, and then just Flip Turn with momentum and all that stuff. So he actually makes an aggressive double switch. Endless does. It goes into Mesprit, but his opponent actually just stays in with Gliscor and U-turns. So he would have just died to a Ivy Cudgel there, but he gets to play right. His opponent does, and now he gets to bring in Glowbro, get some regen. It can pretty much do whatever it wants. I think it showed Toxic already, right? So it could probably just throw off another Toxic if it wants. I didn't see the other moves that it got, but Mesprit doesn't really have anything here. It can only U-turn or potentially Healing Wish. Can't really do a whole lot. It can click Trick Room here too. Actually, the Glowbro has it, but yeah, I'm not really sure what he goes. He does go for Toxic, yeah. As we do U-turn, okay, not bad. We'll see what he brings in here. He brings in the Crown, so on the Toxic, which is nice. So Crown is in, and what is their play? It is going to be the Gliscor, which makes sense, like Spadif Gliscor. But man, again, if we were just like, what's it called? Calm Mind or like Booster Special Attack, like, this would not work. But we tried a Volt Switch, unfortunately. I think we should have just Tachyon there just to get damage off. I might have even killed the Glowbro from them, I'm not sure. Now we're going to Terra into Fighting type. And probably just Tachyon here, if I had to imagine. Yeah, we Tachyon here. Yeah, and that does well over half. So if we just Tachyon there, we would have 2-shot this Gliscor. It would have been huge. Oh, that sucks. Now they bring in Dugtrio, but we're Terra Fight, so we should definitely live any hit, especially if they're Terra Ground. Or not especially, but even if they are Terra Ground, I believe Crown just has such good Fizdef. It's a neutral hit. We should live this hit, so let's see what happens. Earthquake comes out, and boom, critical hit knocks out our Crown. So really hard for Endless to win this game here. I don't think he can actually win from this point, which is unfortunate. He hasn't really been making much misplays. The only thing is, I think, Tachyoning on that previous turn when he Volt Switched. So we would have just killed the Gliscor, but if the Earthquake crit always kills us anyway, it's not like that really makes a big difference, I don't think. So we bring in Ogerpon to revenge Dugtrio. And we actually SD, so they stay in and we SD, so we get that play wrong. And I don't know if another Earthquake kills us. If it does, it's not quite. So we Hornleech, we get it all back, which is good. We're at +2, but they can just go Meowscarada every time versus Ogerpon and just click U-turn. And we go Mandibuzz here. They didn't bring Heatran either, which is kind of interesting. But so the Mandibuzz wasn't really useful for much. But now they just go Glowbro, and they can just Toxic us. We can't really do anything versus it, you know? The only way we can potentially win this game is through a Healing Wish into Ogerpon, and we need to, like, crit the Altaria, like SD, and then crit Cudgel. Maybe kills it. I don't even think it does, honestly. Mesprit takes a Toxic. It's not a big deal. But then we trick the Glowbro, a Scarf, which is nice. They crit the Shell Sidearm, but we still stay alive, so we can technically Healing Wish now, which is nice. Problem is they're locked into a poison move, so that's not really good for our Ogerpon. And our Mandibuzz is left too, so yeah, I mean, this thing can probably just win the game from here on out, honestly. Like, they can just sack this and then they can go into Altaria, or they can go to Altaria now if they want. No, they sack the Glowbro, which makes a lot of sense, so because then they could just U-turn and then they pretty much kill the Mandibuzz, right? Yeah, like U-turn into Gliscor. I can just Toxic. Yeah. And that's going to pretty much be the game. So the combination of this plus Meowscarada is going to be able to beat Mandibuzz plus Ogerpon. So that's really going to be the game. I could just skip ahead. So with the prep that we brought, it seemed pretty hard for Endless. There were a couple things that could have changed the state of the game, but it's weird because, like, and another thing he told me too is that Dugtrio showed Adamant damage for some weird insane calc. But we had Sneasler and Cinderace, so it's like, and he has a Zoroark, this opponent, so like if we brought Sneasler or Cinderace, we would have sped crept to the Zoroark, and the Dugtrio was Adamant, which meant we would have been faster than the Dugtrio and just killed it, and it couldn't even trap us. So his opponent brought some like wacky prep, if I had to say, but it ended up really working out, and that's just how it goes sometimes, man. It's not like he played bad, unless it's just his prep pretty much. I mean, it was hard for us to make plays here. I think without the crit on Crown, I think Endless certainly had a way to win this game. Getting rid of Dugtrio and getting the agility off with Crown would have been really good, especially if he killed the Gliscor in 2 Tachyons instead of Volt Switching. If he made that play and then agility and didn't get crit, like Crown with Healing Wish support still, and then Ogerpon as another Healing Wish potential target looked really good here. But obviously all that did not happen, so you can see this game kind of trickles down, and he's still going, but he's just dying to Toxic and burn on everything until the game is eventually, over. So unfortunate way for Endless's season to end. He does lose in the playoffs first round, but he was the first seed, so it was still a good season overall, if I had to say. So thank you guys a ton for watching. Again, if you guys want to be part of the series and be a part of the and want help Teambuilding for a matchup, all you guys got to do is just simply join the Discord down below and sign up in the Teambuilding with Zooch channel, and you guys will get signed up. I believe there's only about like 7 or 8 people left in the queue, so you guys can get on relatively quickly if you sign up. So thank you guys a ton for watching. I'll see you guys later. Peace.